So, what do you think about the new JSS reaction on the forums and the return of the disagree button?
Well, to be honest, like the disagree button, I was like in favor of them because I'm in favor like that people should like express themselves how they want. But I've seen that a lot of people were using that in a bad way. So I tried to remove to see how things goes, and then like people decided to return the button to ask me to put the button back. So I guess.
But like all this about a disagree reaction button, where's my soon reaction, Kaz? I've been asking it for like 2 months already. Come on.
Your soon reaction will be soon.
Welcome back to another video, guys, and today I'm joined by Kaz, and we are at Angie's office right now doing an NMO interview, and super excited about it. It's finally happening, and we got a bunch of questions to ask him today. Now keep in mind there's going to be a separate video to do with Guild Wars. So Kaz, are you ready for it?
I am ready. I'm ready, and I'm honored that you came by like to visit us like in the office. It was like really cool.
Okay, so let's begin with the first question. So, are you working on a permanent solution to max player supplies?
We were thinking about it. Like we are not working as we speak because like we are focusing our energy on guild versus guild wars. I mean, but we do have some ideas to solve this problem once for all. Even if it's like a supply XP conversion, so like you use supplies to like get XP in a different conversion rate. But yeah, like it's a thing that we know that it's a problem that it keeps happening every update. Like console upgrades are not enough. Like you in a couple of weeks you get to the same problem again. So we understand that it's annoying, but yeah, we are thinking like in different ways to solve that issue. Not basically with dev coding, but like something like for example Tomato Monday, that we have like offers for supplies, or maybe we can have like something else for supplies, like we have the patch fragment. So yeah, we are thinking about it, and it's one of our goals to solve this problem once for all.
Okay, so there you go, official answer you guys finally wanted to hear. Solution is gonna be coming in future. Moving on with the next really big question for No Man's Land. Are you planning to introduce chapter 15 anytime soon, and if not, why not? I mean, it's been what, since summer of 2016 we got chapter 14, and 2 years and a half now we never got any new chapter. But do you guys have any plans for it?
We don't have plans, like to be honest, we don't have plans to implement the chapter 15, and the reason is because like to reach the chapter 15 you must at least clear all the chapters before. So it's a it's a very specific content for only very specific people, and that this content ends very fast. So but the time, the effort that requires for the whole thing to make it, it's not like optimal. So like in my personal opinion, like I really enjoy the story mode, and I think it's one of my favorite modes because like every mission is different and stuff. But it's not planned, so it will be like something that, I don't know, maybe we release update only based on players' feedback, and then we can implement that. But at the moment we don't have any plans for implementing that, so you can still keep thinking about what happened to the baby.
That baby must be really old now. It's at least 3 years old.
Yeah, it's like Maggie's baby.
Maybe it never survived. Maybe it never survived. Okay, there you go, guys. Next up question is about Outposts. Are we going to see an update or any changes to Outposts in the near future?
It's similar answer to the previous one. We want to do something with Outposts because, you know, like we have some bugs that are kind of annoying. However, we are focusing on another PvP mode, which is like we don't see like a reason to work on that now, since we're like releasing a new PvP mode, and then maybe this new PvP mode will like not substitute, but I don't know, maybe it will be where PvP players want to go, and then we can think about Outposts afterwards. So then, if Outposts is still like one of the most played modes in the game, after Guild Wars, then we can think about it. But at the moment we don't have plans to implement something on Outpost with Outpost.
So Outpost players should be looking forward to the Guild Wars feature.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so next question: what is going to happen to the game when the TV show ends?
Well, they keep renewing the season, so I don't think it's going to end anytime soon. Of course, like we have some situations like people are already seeing that that Ricky's contract is like leaving, but at the same time we heard that Rick is going to be the director of upcoming seasons. So the actor, not the Rick, the character. So we can see that there will be more seasons coming. But even if somehow like the season ends, we don't have like any new episodes, and the game is still fun because like I can see like this game is like a turn-based strategy game with No Man's Land themed. But if you don't know No Man's Land, it's still a fun game. You can still play it and have fun. So if you have still good results and like people playing, we have no reason to end it. So if somehow the show ends and the game is like running well, then we just keep it.
Hashtag keep the game alive.
Yeah, it's up to the players actually.
Yeah. So it's up to you guys whether you want the game to keep on going, getting the freshly monthly updates or updates every other month. But yeah, there you go. All right, moving on to the next questions is, how do you make seasonal missions? Do you guys watch the episodes beforehand? Do you maybe get scripts of episodes or certain episodes? Do you get like location images so you know how the map is gonna look like in the mission? How do you guys do that?
We have a direct contact with AMC. So for example, one of the season missions, I think somebody said like, wow, this house is like exactly the same as the episode. And actually like we have like people that are working on these missions, they actually read the script beforehand, so like they know what's going on, and they unfortunately like working with that we know a lot of spoilers, so we kind of know that what's going to happen, but like only specific people has access to a script. And if they have like questions about how is this weapon, for example with Rick's mace, we saw in the trailer, but then they send a message like, can you send me a picture of that so I can make it in the game. So if you have questions, then you can ask, but they only send us the script to very specific people. So Mika, which is the one that you met there, the level designer, he actually read the script, and our executive director also read it.
Okay.
So yeah.
So nice, sweet. Any plans to make warriors more usable? We kind of know that warriors are kind of the most like underused class in the game, like when it comes to like hunters and assaults and shooters and even scouts and even bruisers, because bruisers are pretty good characters, but warriors kind of don't match into all these categories. So do you guys have any plans to work on warriors, improve them?
Yeah, we do, and one thing that we like to do with this game is like, for example, we throw like for example the razor trait now, and then we see how it behaves, and then for example, okay, we release that and warriors are still like not being used, then we can like give some love to them. So we're definitely like working as we see data and like feedback from the players. So yeah, we definitely are going to do something with warriors if you guys don't think that they're that useful anymore.
Okay, so warriors could get some love at some point.
Yeah, maybe new traits, maybe new weapons.
Unique warrior traits, why not? So what do you think about the interrupt trait? Do you think it's really OP? Do you think it needs to be changed?
Well, it was OP. It's not anymore, because like once you get to the high levels, well, there is piercing still, but you don't want to put interrupt plus piercing. But yeah, like for big new players, it's really good, because it's really hard for new players to actually go over the like 5 levels above their original level. So I think like interrupt has like this function. It works really well for new players. And actually, Guild versus Guild Wars, I'm using the old name, Guild Wars is actually, you're going to fight like same level opponents, so interrupt will be good again. Make interrupt great again.
Make interrupt great again, yay.
So I think it will be it will shine a bit again.
Okay, question that's pretty much all people watching my videos were asking me, and also seeing it around the forums, they're on social media. Are you guys having any plans to add deceased characters like Shane, Beth, Andrea, or any other Lori or any other character that are dead in the show?
Well, if it was up to me, I would have like everybody. I love everybody, but even Andrea. So, but the thing is that every contract, it depends on the actor. So like, and in the end, it's up to the actor like to decide if he wants to be in a game or not. So if you say no, there is like no, well, maybe there is a amount of money that can actually pay for a yes, but if they say no, we can do anything. So we tried already with everyone, and we keep trying, but if the character is not there, it's probably because like it's a maybe an offer that is like way out of hand, or maybe the actor didn't simply want to be in the game.
Okay, so there you go, guys. It's not up to next games to kind of, oh, we want to put Beth in the game. Let's draw her and add some traits and make her playable. So it's not like, it doesn't work like that. There is like a lot of contracts happening in the background and other work as well.
Bureaucracy.
Cool. All right. Next question is regarding guilds. So, are you planning to allow guild leaders and elders to send guild gifts to certain people? Maybe for really perfect. Maybe this guy went 2,000 stars this challenge, so I wanna give him maybe 1 or 2 guild crates. Maybe they only give you like guaranteed any 5-star crate, you know, a 5-star weapon or gear, but only for certain people and not for the whole guild. Do you have any plans for that?
I've read like what we are having like for our guild wars, and this maybe not happen, so take into account that. But I read that there is plans for actually things you can buy for you and your guild. I won't like tell the details because maybe this feature will never like be there, but there is like, it's written, it's planned. So let's see if we have the time and the money to implement in the game.
That's cool. That's cool. Finally, I've been looking for that as well. It's nice to be able to send guilds made some other gifts. Okay, and the final question for No Man's Land, are you planning to add a way to be able to private message people and maybe to just have like a separate chat that you can have only with certain people, and maybe have maybe a possibility of having like a global chat so you can easily maybe recruit into the guild, or maybe just have a chat with other top players, get some advice?
Well, to be honest, we don't have plans to private message and not and global chat as well. So we will keep with guild. We are going to give like some improvement to guild chat, so because we know like it's kind of stiffy, but yeah, we don't have plans. Of course, like I don't think it's a bad idea. I don't think it's a bad feature. I would love to have like make the game more social and like you can actually go to the game to talk to your friends. It would be awesome. But I don't think we see a direct value there so far, so we prefer like to use develop time to do something else other than global or private chat.
Okay, so there you go, guys. This is the No Man's Land interview. Now we do have a Guild Wars video coming up as well, so I'm pretty sure you guys definitely need to check that one out. This was Cass, CM, the guy that you see all the time on the forums. He has a community manager tag. He has
long hair.
Long, yeah. And yeah, there you go. Do you have any final words to say before we wrap this up?
Well, I really like that. See people like you coming like to the office and like very engaged players, and like you really show like how passionate you are about No Man's Land, and it's good. Like because like it's good like to have good numbers. Like you see, okay, we have like a lot of players, we have like this amount of money that we get every month, but it's really nice to see when people go like beyond this mark. So it's really nice to see like people like you in the forums, or Painwalker coming here, making this video, making videos every day to us.
So you guys make sure you visit Helsinki as well. They'll invite you.
Go easy on that.
Alright, there you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all on my next video, whatever that is.